Hey, Devon. How you doing? You put up a great show last Sunday, maybe only outdone by Jonathan Taylor, who had a great performance in Germany. What do you hope to put on for the Spanish fans, the international NFL fan base?
Just I mean, just kind of keep that same you know stat line going. And like I said, I did have a great game, but like I said, I ain't the only one out there. I mean, as an offense, I feel like we played great, but we just gotta keep that same motivation going and make sure you carry on.
Jaylen, how would you assess how the past month has gone for you ever since Tyreek was hurt?
Well, we went like 1-3 over the last month. What did it? 1-3, 1-3. So I mean, I kind of go with how the outcome of the game come. It's not, individual. Like success is always about team wins. So looking at it, it's been highs and lows.
We saw, I think it was Dolphins put up a clip, a video of you, Jaylen, talking about, I've been that. Now, most of us who know you know that's completely out of character. Is that just something that you show your teammates?
Nah, man, it's just flow the game mentality that I have just out there. Yeah, it's just the mentality I have that when I'm out there and competing. It's just mentality.
You been that?
Empathy.
So welcome to the city. For you, Devon, when you break off one of those long touchdown runs, are you thinking a strategy or are you thinking nobody's catching me?
Nah, no strategy. Really just trying to get to the end zone as fast as I can for real, and hoping nobody chasing me for real. But you just running for real. I ain't got stuff in my head like what I'm gonna do this and that. I'm just running to the end zone.
Touchdown separation.
Hi, welcome to Madrid. Over here. This one's for the both of you. I want to know your opinion on these facilities, the stadium, and the kind of atmosphere you expect at the Bernabeu going into Sunday.
I'll go first. It's been great. They definitely welcomed us here at the facility. It's I don't really know a lot about soccer, but say it's like pretty traditional place. So yeah, it's been great. They've been great hospitality. The field's been great, so it's been smooth.
It's been good. The field, like the stadium, is amazing. It's good to go out and see different things from where we're from. So kind of like walked around the city, seen a lot of stuff. But I mean, it's a cool environment to be around, especially when you don't see this like so often. So it's been fun being out here.
Good afternoon. Carlos Mateos from FNN Services. I would like to ask you, as a sportsman, what vision do you have about Real Madrid and about Santiago Bernabeu before coming here? How important it is for football, for soccer, the club, the stadium. What did you know about it? Thank you.
He said what I know about soccer before?
About Real Madrid, the stadium that you're playing in on Sunday.
I kind of know a little bit because we have a soccer game at our stadium, but not too much. Honestly, I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but I know the team and know some of the players. But I ain't really know too much. I ain't gonna lie.
Hi, Devon. I'm curious, you've been on such a roll lately, and it seems like your work with the offensive line is getting better and better, and the product is looking more and more like what you guys probably envisioned for a while now. And as that happens, when you think about the premier backs in the NFL, not just in Miami, but just around the country, Jonathan Taylor's name comes up, and a lot of the other guys you would expect comes up. And I'm wondering, what is your desire toward putting your name alongside names like that?
I mean, it means a lot, man. Like you said, it's a lot of great backs in this league, and like you said, John Taylor had a great game last week. Like even during our game, when they put the stats on the board, I'm looking at the board like, there's no way he went crazy like that. But it's just friendly competition when you see somebody like at your position, doing good and had a great game. You kind of want to do the same. So it's kind of like like I said, friendly competition with each of us. And as far as the O-line, I think that just comes to like us getting the reps in, and I feel like we getting better and better every week.
I wanted to ask both of you. Tua obviously had the moment where he talked about player meetings and stuff like that. He said that was one of the best learning experiences for him. What kind of growth have you seen from him from a leadership standpoint this season, and primarily you, Jaylen, because you go back with him back all the way to Alabama?
Yeah, I think Tua's been great. Like I said, it was a learning moment for him. It was definitely something that he didn't want to portray, especially to his teammates. He got a lot of desire to be the best leader, the best captain on his team. So knowing that he may have not portrayed that to y'all, I think it really did hurt him. But he's been great, and he's just been himself. He's not easily provoked or bothered by what people may say. So I think it's been solid.
Separate questions for each of you. First, Jaylen, it looks like they're down a couple of corners. Washington is. What impact do you think that makes, and what would you think if you are lined up opposite Noah Igbenogany in this game?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I seen Noah. He's been playing great football for them over there. We got a lot of bank reps going back to when he was with the team. He's a great competitor. It's going to be, a matchup dating back from, when we was in college going against each other. But he's a great player. He's going to compete. And, yeah, I got to be on my P's and Q's.
And, Devon, I saw you told Nightcap podcast that you were done with the Papa Shot in the locker room. Is that like a strong opinion you held, or was just kind of like because that's what the team was doing? And, is it something that you think was holding the team back?
I feel like, I'm done, man. Like, they took it out of there. It's not something that I was just, big on, like, just coming in there hoping to do. But, like you said, we got to win, so ain't no point of us, like, putting it back in there.
Two more here, and then Marcel finishes up. Jaylen, quick question about kind of after the injury to Tyreek Hill. We've seen this team go to more one wide receiver sets and two wide receiver sets. Is that something that you enjoy, kind of being the main guy as a receiver in that room?
I think we enjoy moving the ball, extending drives, scoring points. Not necessarily, a certain formation or a certain. We just trying to move the ball forward, and score points. So ultimately, that's the main goal. However, whatever personnel we have to do to do that, that's the main goal.
Then, Jaylen, it's at the risk of sounding kind of redundant here. Speaking to Mike about how you've played over the past 5-6 games, he said that one thing that stands out is your production in critical situations, in third down or when you've got to go hot and you need to get out of your break quickly. In situations like that, I guess what goes through your mind when you know you're in a gotta-have-it situation and you're the guy in the receiver room?
I don't think nothing necessarily go through my mind. I think it just go back to preparation. Great preparation throughout the week, knowing that I'm going to get to my depth at the right time, at the time of the play, so he can be prepared to throw the ball. So I think it just go back to that, honestly.